G'day everybody, this is Adam from Hurom.com.au and today we're looking at the very latest and greatest from Hurom, which is the Hurom HG. Now the Hurom designs have been sort of, more of a chassis development over the last 5 years since Hurom introduced these. You will have also potentially seen other, I have to say, copycat models on the market. Some of them have actually been licensed by Hurom, and then others have just gone about their own way and just decided to rip the design off. So whenever you look at a Hurom, you know that this is the innovator, this is the original, and I think that's an important distinction to make between some of the other designs that are coming out onto the market now. So what's the latest and greatest with this machine? Well, there's a new, I guess this latest design, of which there are a couple of iterations as well, this kind of like obelisk sort of type design. We've got the HF, similar but slightly different. You've got a newly designed, bigger, easier button with the reverse and the forward on them. But overall, on the outside, we've still got fundamentally, the same components. We've got this, we've got the great the auger, the Ultim auger. You've got the strainer, and we get two of those strainers with the HG. We've got the brushes with the silicone brushes, which have actually been extended now, so you get a better juice capture. But fundamentally, we have the same machine. So the key difference that's come out in the HG, and this is only available in the HG at time of this video, and we're October 2013. The fundamental difference is actually underneath here, which is the motor itself. So as I said, the Hurom has really not had a huge amount of development going into it over the last 5 years. Been enormously successful. They're going to produce 7 million units in 2013. So it really has been a phenomenal success. But everything has kind of remained the same. Today we have the HG, which comes with a new motor. It's a single phase induction motor. Okay, now what does that mean for you? Well, first of all, I guess the key components is that it's actually running at a slower speed. So it's running at just 45 RPMs. Now, all of the other Hurom juicers have been running at 80 RPM. 80 RPM compared to the sort of standard centrifugal juicers is still really, really slow, but we've gone even slower and lower. So, look, the principle behind that is that the slower we can extract the juice, the better quality, because we're creating less air and less heat, okay? That's really the principle behind it. So taking it down to 45 ppm, what have we discovered in our testing? Well, basically, what I've found out is that, we've basically getting about 10% more juice on average. Now, I can't claim these to be absolutely set in stone scientific findings, but with this HG compared to the other 80 RPM models that we've got in the range here, I've noticed around about a 10% increase in juicing extraction. The pulp is certainly a little bit drier when I've run them head to head, but that does come at a price, it's a little bit slower. So I juiced 700 grams of carrots. It took me around about just under 4 minutes. In this model, it took 2.5 minutes in an 80 RPM. So there's really the key differentiator. It's also a bit quieter. So, if I was to summarize quickly, we've got the HG, latest, greatest chassis design, beautiful in stainless steel. We've got this new motor, which is going to give us 10% more juice or thereabouts, and I can't sort of really give you any exact figures on this, but you would imagine, because we're creating less heat and less air than the 80 RPM, then we're going to retain even more nutrients and enzymes. So those are the benefits. Who would I say this really suits? Basically, people who are looking for the latest and greatest, also people that are really looking to get absolute maximum nutrients and enzymes, and perhaps aren't super duper time poor, although I'd have to say 2.5 minutes versus 4 minutes on a 700 ml juice is 700 gram of product isn't exactly going to disrupt your day too much either way. So that's it. That's a Hurom HG. It's available from www.hurom.com.au. We've got more information on the website there. My name is Adam, and thanks for watching.